It is said it's just a game. True.
An early winter check-in. A veteran player gets an unexpected call from his team trainer.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. So stepping in, Fernando Medeiros. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Fernando Medeiros.
Hit hard to short, reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Smokey. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Line drive to left. Valenzuela is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. At the plate, Emilio Mateo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hard up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Smokey. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed.
Make the turn here. Make the turn.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here. In now is the Yankees DH, Landon McKnight.
Dan, I know you fight.
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike 1 and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
In now, Duncan Norwood. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-2. Runner's on his way to third. Got him swinging. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So a good job there of taking third unannounced, but meanwhile the strikeout means 2 men are gone now. So coming to the plate, Lou Griffith, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. This one's down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Yanks leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. Into the box now, Smokey. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Swung on and missed for the first strike. A ball and a strike. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for two. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Valenzuela is there. Let's see if they test it. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Duncan Norwood.
Right fielder, Duncan Norwood.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. To his right, Brisbois. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now, Joseph Borowitz.
Second baseman, Joseph Borowitz.
Sliced hard on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So digging in now, Derek Ozon. He singled his last time up.
Derek Ozon.
Right back up the middle. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So a good job. Digging in, Emilio Mateo coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up.
Mateo.
The 2-2. Toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work.
Standing in, Fernando Medeiros, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by. Strand a couple. They're on top 7-1.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Smokey, and he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Gone! Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's a 7-2 game now.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
A great start to the weekend. Into the box now, Smokey. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He takes a knee-high fastball. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Now at the plate, William Brisbois. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 2-2. Now ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Coming to the plate now, Smokey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Fly ball right down the line in left. Valenzuela on the move, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Geronimo Diaz. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. The 1-2. Good back up the middle. Smokey has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Bowers. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first. And so striding in, Smokey. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down. And this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Bowers is after it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in now, Peter Valenzuela. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Sent on the ground out to second. Smokey up, and there's out number 2. Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. The Baltimore Orioles took the lead in the 2nd inning and about set for base. Standing in, Daniel Bowers. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is digging in the switch hitter, Smokey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Bowers racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark.
Now batting, Smokey. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Well, this is right to him in left as he hardly has. Ready for another chance? Derek Ozon. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can move to the later innings.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in and looking for more, Fernando Medeiros. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL out a year ago. Hard hit ball to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. At the plate, Smokey. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Emilio Mateo. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Emilio Mateo.
Up on him as this is grounded to second. Smoke there. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score. Striding in, Smokey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Smokey.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Valenzuela moves over. 1 away. Striding in once again, Smokey struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Oh, no, he can't hold on to it. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Now batting.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Landon McKnight. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. So striding forward now, Jeff Aguirre. The runner's breaking for home. Pitch is a ball, and they will put the tag on him. He's out stealing home, and this ball game is over. What a knucklehead move that was. Rain falling here. Now at the plate, Smokey. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Smokey.
First offering on its way. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, it's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty, this team is beaming with confidence right now. 3-0 on the road trip and looking for a 4-game sweep. That does not happen often in this game.
McCallum, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled off. Ozan might try to make a play on it, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
And he fouls this one off. Once again, a 3-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Sands has a play. 2 gone. In now for the O's, Joseph Borowitz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. To the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other.
At the plate, Derek Ozon. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Popped him up. Smokey waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. Orioles strand a couple. Leading off the inning, Daniel Bowers, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Stepping up to the plate, Smokey. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Digging in to try it again, Fernando Medeiros. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Fernando Medeiros.
Hard hit ball to second. Smokey comes up. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Craig Snare. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit out towards second. Smokey gloves on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Stepping in, Derek Ozon.
The catcher, number 41, Derek Ozon.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Bouncer up the middle. There's one. On to first, a double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it.
Now at the plate, Smokey. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
One there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Next for New York, Landon McKnight.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Landon.
1 home. Runners off for second. Soft liner towards first. But this is speared by the first baseman, and he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. Digging in, Smokey. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. McCallum rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful, giving them that 3.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. 4-2 the final score today. So the Bronx Bombers With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Stepping up now, Smokey. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse. And I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stops. We get it done today, boys.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
McCaig is under it. He's got it 1 away. Next up for the Red Sox, Javier Luis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of. Ready now. Smokey. He popped out in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Standing in now for the Yankees, Smokey, and he does so with 2 gone in the inning, but with the bases loaded. Here's the first pitch to him. A little bouncer. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Juan Escobedo. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this game. Hit back up the middle. And there's 1 away. Striding into the box, Smokey. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Landon McKnight. Couple of walks for him thus far. And there he goes towards second. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the run will score all the way from first.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2.
Ready once again, Smokey. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a breaking ball.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Very weakly on the ground. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. 12-10 is the final score in this one. New York played in an even dozen runs. Now from Fenway. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey.
Second baseman, Smokey.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 4-1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win. Runner back safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball two.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Schmidt has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up on the backhand. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game. Striding in for Boston, Darren Zinn. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hard back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Rodrigo Estrella. He's off to a .350 start here in the month of April, so feeling good in the season. Drilled to first, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there.
And now the Red Sox DH, Jarrett Coe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Toward second. And that's in there, base hit.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit and get you some.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ball one to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
A shot down the first baseline. And this will get past him down the line at first. It's a fair ball. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it there safely as he fires off the fourth with a leadoff triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
So he got him swinging. Landon McKnight goes down to become the first out here in the 4th.
Duncan.
The 1-1 home. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. Ready to take his hacks again, Henry Montes, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Henry Montes.
Number 3, Henry Montes.
Shot out toward the gap in right center. Spears rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Boy, this guy's having a...
Into the box, Smokey. The bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. So 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame. Digging in, Smokey. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. A little bouncer that rolls foul for strike 1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Into center field, line drive base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it an 8-3 ball game. Striding forward now is the DH, Landon McKnight, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Never say never in this.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone into the monster seats.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bat.
15-6, the final tally in this one. Boston took the lead in the 4th. Stepping in, Smokey. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in a losing effort. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Bowers is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready now for Baltimore, Craig Snare. And the Orioles looking for more here in this game's opening frame. On ball to third, and they could get two. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. Settling in now, Prince Sands, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Popped him up. Smokey backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. At the plate, Smokey so far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column.
And the third baseman makes the play. So stepping in, Smokey. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
High in the air out to center field. Bowers will wait on it as he tucks this one away to retire the side. In now, William Brisbois. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the 0-1 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Reined in. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Stepping into the box, Smokey. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. 1 there. On to first, and they get the double play. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Craig Snare. And he does so representing the possible run. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Turn and burn, baby.
So coming to the plate, Joseph Borowitz, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it. And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. New York get the win despite afternoon base. So digging in now, Smokey. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. The 2-2. Fouled away. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Kodowski arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Mateo going back, still ranging back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Smokey, he's 1 for 2 in this one. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So here's the cleanup hitter, Landon McKnight. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Smokey will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
3 balls and a strike. Flirting with a little danger here. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three-two with the bases loaded. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand. Into the box now. Joseph Borowitz, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Bouncer up the middle. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches. Next will be the designated hitter, Prince Sands. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Toward second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning. Ready for another shot now. Smokey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base. Digging in, Jeff Aguirre. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. On the ground to third. Brisbois fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and the Orioles have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. Sunday after. Standing in, Smokey. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. To his right, Brisbois. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Fernando Medeiros. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Hard hit toward the hole. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play.
Into the box now, Smokey, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Mateo waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Fernando Medeiros. He singled his last time up. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Lead one. Coming to the plate now, Peter Valenzuela, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away. Hits this one hard the other way. He's got it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside. Once again, Smokey. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hot shot down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. He pulls this one into right. Medeiros is there, and he puts this one away for the third. Now at the plate, Craig Snare.
First baseman number 21, Craig Snare.
The 3-2 pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Aguirre is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself. Coming to the plate now, Derek Ozan. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ball right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Emilio Mateo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last with another big hit right here. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Smokey is under this one, and there's the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Smokey, and he's over in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Sliders in for a strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Medeiros will be there to put it away in front of him. Standing in, Smokey struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And oh, this is off the second base bag. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting.
Runner goes for second. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good.
Closing in on first pitch this evening from the Twin Cities and Target Field. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, guys, huge win in their last game. Kind of stopped a bleeding moment for this team. Let's see if they can continue that stretch today, because they've been struggling recently.
Popped him up. Berry is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Now batting, Smokey flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Shealy isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he's in there. And the deficit is down to only 1 now. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Landon McKnight, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a dive, but he's back. Smokey stands at second with 2 gone. And the runner's breaking for third. This one's down to third. Lopez has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Up next for Minnesota, Andrew Berry. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Andrew Berry.
Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Digging in and looking for more, Smokey. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First offering on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
In the air out to straightaway left. Rubio is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 1. The next twin up, Andrew Berry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Andrew.
The 1-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Ranges to his left. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Ready for another chance. Smokey, he's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. McCallum on at first, nobody out. Grounded to the right. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now you've got a couple of guys on.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. At the plate, Duncan Norwood. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Runner breaks for third. On the ground to the right side and through. A base hit. 1 run scores. He's safe at the plate. And we are tied here in the 8th. Now in the box, Tino Rubio. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here it comes on 0-2. Sharply on the ground. Smokey scoops it up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Back now in the Twin City. Striding in once again, Smokey. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Park giving chase. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now it would be the Minnesota DH, William Langston. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And now from the air, a jump throw. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Tuesday night. Striding in, Smokey, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The pitch, and the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And we're just getting started here in Minneapolis. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Now at the plate, Smokey. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And another throw over. And the runner back safely. From the belt, kicks and deals. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. McCallum, base runner at first with 1 out. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. Leading off the inning, Frank Bromberg. And they'll need him to get something going here. The 1-2. This back up the middle. And that's out number 1. At the plate, Smokey, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit to short. Right, Bromberg right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lee Park. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 2-1. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Smokey. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Park. 2 gone. Left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Up around the face.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 2-1. Fouled off. McCallum stands at first with 1 out. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only 1 away. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Landon McKnight. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Jeff Aguirre. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Yankees used a 3 runs. Now from the stepping in, Smokey. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Roll, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Has a look, now the pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in, Blake Ojeda. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning. Smokey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. And he jumps at a
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Landon McKnight, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is now at the plate, Andy Lopez. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Hit sharply on the ground. Smokey left. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Ready now, Frank Bromberg, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Frank Bromberg.
Attempt here. Aguirre comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is 1 left per minute. Next for New York, Smokey.
Smokey.
First delivery to him on the way, and he fouls this one off. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The great equalizer, the changeup.
Striding into the box, Smokey. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
You froze him on the fastball. Stepping up now, Andy Lopez. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than for the boys in a tight game, Matt. You're kind of due to do something productive.
There's one on to first as they get the double play. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Short, hit hard, reined in. On to second for the force out in the second. 5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Yanks used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Ricky Green gets the win.
A coach challenges a player to continue to round out his game.
A great start to the weekend here as we've got. Now to the plate, Smokey, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
In now is the Yankees DH, Landon McKnight. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now another 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And this one's in the dirt. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Flips the inside corner for strike 3. Stepping into the box, Smokey. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A neck-high fastball that time.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
1-2 now. The 1-2.
Beat it out.
Oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Landon McKnight. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 2-2. This is line to left. Jimenez makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. Now a throw behind the runner, but it's not in time. Heads up base running, gets him back to the bag following the line drive.
First baseman.
Into the box, Jeff Aguirre. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And there's his first base hit in this one. And he's safe.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Ready once again, Greg Cortez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Taken high and deep to right. Fader ranging back. And he makes a nice catch on the track. Digging in, Smokey, and he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is low, ball one. McCallum at second with 2 down. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt.
All right, hang on,
is
right
in
there.
time, and the inning is over. 8-3 tonight. The Metropolitans rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Edgar Morales takes the win on the... From the Bronx, MLB Network. Now in the box, Horatio Raines, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Settling in now, Smokey. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know we're getting ready for game 2, but yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into game 2.
Next up for New York, Freddie Jimenez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Freddie Jimenez.
1-1.
A bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in, Smokey. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Smokey.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, Smokey. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Smokey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Raines is there for it. 2 gone. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Jamison Camacho. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the... In now, Peter Fader. He singled his last time up.
Right fielder, Peter Fader.
1-1.
And shot here as this is sent towards second. Smokey. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Smokey. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Poirier looking up, gone into the home bullpen for a home run. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas? So coming to the plate, Jamison Camacho, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. 2-2. Anticipated. Here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So digging in now, Clark Morales. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Comes set with the 0-1. Popped him up. Smokey over to his left, and that's the 3rd out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Smokey, he comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Wind-up and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, Nero, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. New York took the lead in this afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our digging in Smokey, and he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games. First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on.
Taken high and deep to right. Fader racing back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game.
So striding in, Smokey. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Into the box now, Jeff Aguirre. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. High in the air into shallow left center. Jimenez is calling for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Standing in, Duncan Norwood. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Digging in, Smokey. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First delivery to him on the way. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Range is back, and he has it for out number 2. Next for the Mets, Gerard Sweat. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Gerard.
Hard hit ball to second. Smokey fields it cleanly. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Smokey. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Smokey.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. Now at the plate, Peter Fader. He singled his last time up.
Right fielder.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ball right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway. Into the box now, Smokey. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Back in standing. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Striding forward now is the DH, Landon McKnight. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here, as it'll remain second and third, but with 1 away now. Coming to the plate now, Jeff Aguirre. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Duncan Norwood.
Ready on 0-2. Runner goes for third. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The throw. Throw won't get him.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Jenkins. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
They look like they're up here, down 3 on the road, back against the closer.
And a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first inning. And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The New York Yankees.